Hi there. Guess what happened in Sunny Balwani's trial today? It didn't. And I'll tell you why. And guess what? The defense is bringing a motion to dismiss. Dismiss the whole case? Is that what's going to happen? So stay tuned. I'll fill you in. Hi there. I'm Michele Hagan. I'm a legal analyst and a former prosecutor. You may recognize me because I provided a lot of legal analysis on the Elizabeth Holmes case. And I created this channel so I can get your analysis and provide you with more in-depth legal analysis. And again, this is just my opinion. And this video is for educational and informational purposes only. So I want to get your take. So why no trial today? Was it because the judge was still on the back nine? Or was it because the prosecutor needs more time to work on the opening statement? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. The reason the case has been continued until Tuesday, because that's the next date scheduled for the trial. The reason it got continued is, I'm sure, out of abundance of caution, because of a health scare last week. I'm sure the judge continued it until Tuesday. So why the motion to dismiss? And what are they asking to dismiss? This is the defense's motion to dismiss, right? Again, this is just my opinion. What are the two most likely reasons they want to bring this motion to dismiss? One, they want the whole case thrown out. Or two, they want one or more of the charges thrown out. And I'll give you a third. Maybe it's third and fourth. Maybe it's jurisdictional. They don't think this court has jurisdiction. I don't think that's it. Maybe they think it's a statute of limitations. In other words, the prosecution didn't bring the charges in a timely manner. Nope, I don't think that's it. So does the defense want to have one or more of these charges thrown out? Well, what happened in the Elizabeth Holmes trial? Any of the charges thrown out? Yes. Which charge? Got any ideas? The charge or the count that was thrown out was relating to one of the patients. And it was because the prosecution turned over the lab result, the patient's lab result, too late. So the judge threw it out because you don't get to sandbag the defense, right? In other words, just produce evidence at the last minute and hope the defense can handle it. No, no, no. The defense has a right to be given the discovery or all the evidence against your client, right? So that you have an opportunity to prepare for it. All right, so in the Holmes case, they were able to throw out one of the counts relating to the patient because of what's known as late discovery or late production of the lab result. All right, so do you think that maybe the defense might argue? I don't know, maybe they'll possibly argue that, okay, assuming everything in the indictment is true. So again, look at my indictment video and you can read about the 12 charges that Sunny Balwani is facing, the exact same charges or counts that Elizabeth Holmes faced. Maybe the defense is going to argue, you know what, Your Honor, even assuming everything in there, in the allegation, in the indictment, all the allegations are true, that still doesn't amount to a crime. Maybe it has to do with the fact that maybe they're going to argue, you know what, anything to do with any testing done on commercial devices, meaning not Theranos devices, not done on the Edison or any of the mini lab, any of the devices done or created by Theranos or any of the Theranos technology, maybe they're going to say that any of the results, patient's results, or any of the technology relating to commercial devices, meaning non-Theranos devices, maybe all that needs to stay out. And why that might be interesting is because maybe they're going to argue that some of those patient results were done on commercial analyzers. Therefore, that needs to be thrown out. We'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm just guessing here. Okay. So what's the second most likely reason? Maybe they want to have the whole case thrown out. Why would they want to have the whole case thrown out? Because maybe they're going to argue, maybe the defense will argue that the defendant, Mr. Balwani, has been denied the right to a fair trial. And why is that? I'll give you a hint. Go look at day one of the highlights. What did the defense do on day one? Anybody remember? The defense asked the judge to excuse the entire panel of prospective jurors. And why was that? Because the defense argued that because of all the I can't talk, it's Friday. Because of all the pre-publicity, all the coverage of the Elizabeth Holmes trial, all of, the Hulu Dropout series, the TED Talks, the HBO special, all of the media coverage, all of the information that's out there regarding Elizabeth Holmes or Theranos, that is somehow influencing these prospective jurors. And that's why they spent a lot of time over the last several days asking these jurors questions. What do you know about Theranos? What do you know about Sunny Balwani? What do you know about Elizabeth Holmes? Did you watch the coverage? Did you watch the news? Did you watch HBO? Or have you watched the Hulu Dropout series, etc.? They want to find out, are they being influenced, or do they have information that's different, potentially different? Are they prejudging the evidence? Because you don't want, because the defendant under the 6th Amendment of the Constitution is entitled to have a fair trial. And that includes every single juror is impartial, meaning they have no bias. They're not being influenced by outside sources, such that they can be impartial and only make their decision based on the evidence and the testimony that comes in, and the law, and apply the law that they're instructed to. In the Balwani case, not having anything to do with the verdict in the Holmes case, having nothing to do with what happened in that trial, in the Holmes trial, only what happens in Sunny Balwani's case. Okay, so maybe the defense, again, maybe the defense will bring either they want to dismiss one or more counts, or they want the whole case thrown out because maybe they don't think Sunny Balwani has an impartial jury. We're going to find out on Tuesday. We'll see. We will see, and I'll keep you updated. And I'll give you a hint too. In case there isn't a video posted by me, you might want to go and look at the video just prior, because I'll put something in the comments section to give you the heads up, just in case I don't have the opportunity to put a video together. All right. So always check the comments section. See if I posted a comment on the video just prior as we go through this Balwani trial. Okay, so I want to say a big thank you to all of you subscribers, and please do hit that like button. And welcome to all the Zoomers. We got Zoomers watching, which is great. It's great. It's very good news, right? So please do subscribe, share, like, and please leave a comment. I enjoy reading your questions and responding to them. And thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and do subscribe.